Hello, hello. I'm Erin and I'm here from Team Zend Out to share a little bit about Scorpio energy. So we are in Scorpio season. We've been in Scorpio season for a week or two, and this is a water season. Scorpio is our fixed water sign, and really this archetype is here to help us transform. To help us transmute. We could think of this as like shedding snake skins, transforming into new versions of self. We can think of this as transmuting pain, shadow into integration, into magic, into our gifts, into wholeness. This is a really powerful season, and whether you have Scorpio placements in your birth chart or not, we're all really feeling into this energy at this time. I've got a Scorpio stellium, and I've got this little tattoo here to honor that, and my Scorpio North Node specifically. But yeah, regardless of your birth chart, this is the energy that we're all in right now. So in this video, I'm just going to share a bit about Scorpio energy, how you can connect with Scorpio in your chart, because regardless, again, of placements, we all have this energy in our charts as well, and sharing some of the Scorpio tarot cards. So Scorpio definitely has a reputation for being intense and a little bit scary. I think if you go to any astrology meme account, that's kind of the vibe that you'll find around Scorpio. And I think Scorpio energy definitely is intense, but I don't think it's scary. It's taking us into depth and shadow and transformation, which if you're afraid to go there, or you're used to staying more on a surface level, that might definitely feel scary. And it's also, no accident that Scorpio season is taking place in autumn, in fall, where we're descending into more darkness every day. We're literally around us, at least where I live in Philly, the trees are turning colors, the leaves are shedding, nature is shedding and dying around us. And, so it is in nature, so it is in us as well. So Mars is the traditional ruler of Scorpio, and Mars brings Scorpio this fiery intensity. Pluto is the more modern ruler of Scorpio, which brings in that death and destroyer, death and rebirth energy to Scorpio. So most millennials born around, I believe, 1983 to 1995 are going to have Pluto in its home sign, which is Scorpio, making this a generational energy that's a really present one at this time on this planet. If you have Pluto in Scorpio, if you're a millennial as well, let us know in the comments. I have Pluto in Scorpio. Many of you watching probably do as well. But at its most soul-centered and deeply rooted level, Scorpio is really here to take us into the depths and transmute, like I said, that darkness into light. It's even associated with topics that some would consider taboo, like sex and money, but I think that just shows how Scorpio really gets to the heart of the matter. Like, we're going to talk about what we mean, we're going to be real about what's really here, and we're going to go into it no matter how uncomfortable it might be. And of course, like all signs, Scorpio does have a shadow energy, a shadow expression, and in its sort of shadow, Scorpio can tend more towards like power games, secrets, betrayal, fear, those kinds of things. But when it's fully integrated with its polar sign, which is the earth sign of Taurus, Scorpio can really find this foundation, this strong foundation from which to transform. There can be like a rooted power here, and Taurus can lend Scorpio that sturdiness that the water emotions of Scorpio, I think, really need to flourish. So I'm going to show you some of the cards that are associated with Scorpio in the tarot. The first of which is Death. So this is Death in the Modern Witch Tarot by Lisa Sturl. I think I'm saying that right. And this is Death in the Lioness Oracle Tarot. So of course, Death bringing forward that snake shedding energy, that shape-shifting energy, that transformative energy. Something is dying and being reborn, and Scorpio is helping facilitate that transition. We also have Judgment in the Lioness deck. and in the modern witch deck as well. This golden light on the cards is so pretty. And Judgment is ruled by Pluto, so Judgment is literally surfacing the underworld, right? You can see there are like zombies, dead body, like rising out of caskets in this card. And that's the energy of Judgment. You know, what's in the underworld is what's hidden, and Judgment and Scorpio can bring that to the surface to be seen. And the last card I want to share is the King of Cups, which is fixed water in the tarot, in the court cards in my practice anyways. So King of Cups in the Lioness deck, and King of Cups in the Modern Witch deck. So these cards really speak to that watery aspect of Scorpio. The cups are water, right? And with the King of Cups, we learn emotional mastery. We learn how to feel the depth of our feelings and use them to create change, to make shifts in our lives and in our relationships. So if you have, or if you know your birth chart, if you don't, you could pull it up at a website like astro.com or just Google it. There are tons of resources for learning your birth chart. But you could head over there, take a look at your birth chart, and look at any planets you have in Scorpio. You could look at the house that Scorpio rules in your chart, and you could look at your 8th house, which is traditionally ruled by Scorpio, to get a sense of like, how is Scorpio showing up in your life right now? What is Scorpio's maybe invitation for you? What is Scorpio's influence on your chart and on yourself? So let us know in the comments, what are your Scorpio placements? How are you feeling right now about Scorpio season? We would love to hear, and you can head over to zendout.com/blog to read the full blog post that I wrote about Scorpio energy if you'd like to go a little bit deeper.